Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Fumble Brothers podcast, the Fumblecast, if you will. It's a conversational podcast where we fumble through everything from movies, anime, video games, comic books, and if we're feeling especially argumentative, music. I am the Little Otter.
I am Quirky and Otter.
There we go. All right, let's watch us fumble through this disaster. So, how you doing this week, my brother?
I'm doing okay, man. Been doing a little bit of research for this.
Yeah, well, we're not getting to do what we're going to do. He found a game that we really wanted to talk about, but now can't find the article. So Plan B time.
Plan B time. So what I did is our second option was anime. Mm-hmm. We both enjoy it, massive nerds and all that. So I went and scoured the internet for newish animes that are coming out, and like dubs, because that's where I want to focus, because I'm an American. I know that makes me stupid by default, but I enjoy me some English anime.
Oh, I have to say, I watched we're not going to rant on this. We will move on to the new ones, but my first experience with Attack on Titan.
Oh, Attack on Titan.
Was subbed, not dubbed.
See, I watched, have you ever heard of Hunter x Hunter?
I have not.
Man, you're missing out, because that is a very good one. They dubbed like the first couple of seasons, and then they just dropped it for no reason. But that anime is so good that I watched all of it, even though like most of it's only like subbed.
Like, sometimes I feel like it retains something. Like, the voice acting, it's like Ghost in the Shell, for example. Like, the American version, it's pretty good, but like some of that core emotion, I feel like they do a little better in the original Japanese version.
They might, actually. I haven't really watched Ghost in the Shell.
I've only seen a little bit of it. Like, I've not, like, it used to come on, like the Cartoon Network, like After Dark, Adult Swim. There we go.
Oh, yeah, like the Toonami block and all that.
Yeah. Like with like Cowboy Bebop and all that. So,
Cowboy Bebop. So that's one of your animes?
Yeah, I like that one, yeah. A little too much boobage, but you know what? I can live with it.
I mean, they're basically like space bounty hunters, man.
Yeah, I know. It's epic. It's really freaking epic.
I mean, you ever hear too much boobage, but I mean, they're space pirates, bro. It's their thing.
And I mean, like, it's anime. I mean, if you have a problem with boobs, you're watching the wrong media.
Watch it. Yeah. You're worried about some boobs.
Big ol' cojones everywhere. Yeah.
Everywhere. Like, they don't hold back on it at all.
If anything, there's not enough bulgage. Okay, scoosh. The otter is scooshing. Okay. New animes. Man, we stuck to that real well, didn't we?
We totally did. Yeah, it was fantastic, man. Yeah.
Right,
so new ones. So this article is from a website called Cinemaholic. Mm-hmm. And it's just like lists 13 animes, like they usually do. No big deal.
Right.
Oh, sorry. I mean, let's go ahead and explain this. We're in a game right now, so that way, like, we can party up and stuff like that.
Yeah, because we have no other way to record.
Just watched it or looked at an Enderman.
Me, being a responsible podcaster, built himself a little bunker so this wouldn't happen. But I guess some people decided to walk around.
Yeah, I'm playing the game while we do this.
Yeah, good luck with that.
I got bored just sitting in a corner.
All right, that's what the conversation's for, you ninny.
Let's see, where's the first one? So the first anime on here, number 13, is Tokyo Ghoul second season. Now, did you watch that at all, Tokyo Ghoul?
No, I'd never heard of it.
Oh, you're missing out. It's pretty good. It's really bloody, but like, yeah, the ghouls are basically just like vampires.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's pretty bloody.
Like,
I mean, really I've watched powerful. Castlevania, so.
Oh my goodness, Castlevania. Like more blood than that though, because
Oh,
like the
wow.
objective is to eat people sometimes. And like the main character, I don't really much care for him because he's super whiny. Like he's going through like a psychological split pretty much because he's only half. He was attacked by this one ghoul, and she lured him to like a construction site, and she was toying with her food pretty much. Kind of let him like run off a little bit, and then an accident went down, and like they were both smashed by a bunch of like equipment. And not knowing that she was a ghoul, they put some of her organs because she was dead. So they put some of her good organs into his human body, and it like
Ooh,
slowly started to change him. And he's going through it, learning how to be like a ghoul, while also still trying to like maintain what it was to be, him.
right.
Doesn't go very well, because there's like this whole anti-ghoul task force from the police that are after all of them because they kill and eat people.
Standard, standard.
Right, I completely see why they would want to get control of the ghouls, but they go about it like very not professionally. It's more anger and hatred because they don't even consider them people anymore. Like you're a ghoul now, you're dead. It's over.
Again,
So
standard. Sounds like
yeah,
standard human behaviors, to be quite honest with you.
absolutely, yeah. We're good at that.
You
But
different,
yeah,
you
I don't know
dino.
what the second season or the second one is going to be about because they wrapped it up pretty nicely with the first one.
Well, I mean, that's the fall of media and anime. It's like, wow, they wrapped this up really well. Oh, it's back. Okay. Like, and then they add in, oh, the this thing from this episode for like 14 episodes back that we did 3 seconds. That was actually a space worm that's going to come alive and become the god of all titans. We didn't explain that? Oh well.
What is that? What that is? I haven't finished it. Like
What?
Attack on Titan. Yeah. I haven't finished it.
I didn't either. I was just making something up.
That sounds super plausible. Like that's an anime move. Like
I know. That was the point. It's like
the space worm came down and turned
it's like
people to titans.
but this is a fantasy. We don't care. Direction move. It's
We are
space
now
now.
sci-fi. There are space wizards and everything.
It's like, okay.
I'm not gonna lie, man. An anime would have to like try really hard to get me to follow along with space wizards.
Yeah, I mean like
Wow.
have any done it well?
I don't think so. I don't really think that they do a whole lot of like magic in space.
Yeah, that just strikes me kind of like the whole reason like the whole Warhammer like 40K thing.
Yeah,
I don't
that
I that's why I'm not really into it. It's like it just the two settings just don't fit very well.
right. I mean, if you think about it like in that regard, like if you give them enough time, odds are. And do you know anything about Warhammer? Like the tabletop game?
Not much. I'm trying to get more into it.
Well, like that whole thing is like the future. It's our future. Like chaos wasn't here. That's like the big bad enemy of that whole world is like
Right.
chaos. And like chaos wasn't here. We started messing around with stuff and we opened a portal and like the elves and dwarves and everything started coming in. Well, like, down the line magic comes into play and chaos is like allowed to come and be a part of it. So like that whole world is like technically our future.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah. So like I mean, if you give them enough time, maybe that's possible.
I mean, like, yeah, maybe, but this is like,
I mean, I get that. I definitely do. Like,
it's something I'd have to look more into. But anime. What's the second on? I think we've covered what the. So I think we've covered like neither of us know like that much. Like obviously you've seen it, but like, is there anything more about like the Tokyo Ghoul like mythos that you think they might expand or that you find particularly interesting before we move on to the next one?
I mean, not really. No. They go into a little bit about like the original, like one of the very first like half breeds for a little bit, and
Mm-hmm.
that's pretty cool. I like him. They call him like the Great Owl or something like that. I'm not even totally sure, but that's really cool. I like that. But other than that, the whole thing was just for me. It was just kind of like a meh, an
Not
excuse
really
for
your
like
gig.
people to drink blood and fight one another is pretty much all I got from it.
Which I mean can be fun for a nice bloody romp.
Oh, right, definitely. Like if you're in that mood, definitely watch Tokyo Ghoul. But for me, like I enjoy fighting animes, don't get me wrong, but I also really enjoy me a nice story.
Oh god, yeah. It's
Sucker
it's
for a storyline, man.
it's like the difference between like watching Dragon Ball Z and I'm trying to think of a really good story one.
Psychopaths. That's a pretty good story one, and they have like a few spin kicks in there too, so it's not bad.
So what's the next one on the list that we can like go into?
Let's see. See, this one is a sports drama. I never watch like sports anime.
Ugh, me neither. Like the ones that are just like
Right.
I get that
They
that's like
give
a
me the
genre, it's
same
really good.
reaction.
I get like some people think that's really good and like they're not into the fantasy and they're not into like the big blades and like everything like that. That's fine. You do you. Like I'm not saying they're bad. I'm just saying that like they're not for me. I don't like real sports. I don't want to watch anime sports.
I watch like, well, get off topic for like 2 seconds. Like the only real sport that I actually have ever gotten into was UFC for a little while.
The heck is UFC?
Mixed martial arts, man. They fight each other.
Oh,
It's like gladiator fighting, man.
that's not even a
Modern day
sport.
gladiator fights. That is totally a sport. What?
Is that a sport? Seriously?
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh yeah, that's a huge thing. Not
It
even a
messes with my
sport.
definition of what a sport is a bit. One of my exes said it best. Sports are basically just an excuse to play with balls.
It's like, I mean, they're all games, man. It's all just games.
Yeah, except for that one. Except for mixed martial arts, in which it's not a game, it's more blood and guts. And by the
That's
way, I
no,
broke
that's
your
a
arm.
battle. Like, yeah, you're going in for a battle.
Yeah.
Like, there's actually a podcaster, Joe Rogan. He does an MMA cast where he brings on like MMA fighters, like UFC fighters, and yeah, he just talks about like the career, the business, and stuff like that. It's pretty cool.
All right, so
So I'm skipping that one because I
yeah,
really don't. I don't want to
I
talk
think we've
about that.
covered our disdain pretty clearly.
Yeah.
Not disdain,
And hey,
disinterest.
speaking of Dragon Ball,
Yes.
we have Dragon Ball Super here at number 11.
Dragon Ball Superhero?
Super.
Oh, Dragon Ball Super.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Super. It's like, see, Dragon Ball Z was on for a very long time. And then
Right.
Fox, they decided to like make a couple of movies. And then they made Dragon Ball GT.
Oh,
And it was
GT
so bad.
sucked.
Yeah, it did. It was so bad that the guy who retired from Dragon Ball came back to erase it from history. It is no
Thank
longer canon.
God.
Like, yeah, and Dragon Ball Super came about. And like he liked the character Broly because like they made that. Someone else made that. That wasn't his idea. So he actually made it canon.
There was a few things that happened in like GT that were okay. I liked like the
Nothing
merger.
about that was okay. Like
I
that's a
liked
real thing. Like, yeah, they that's a legit thing.
the fusion that still happens and
Yeah.
stuff. I liked
Well,
that
that's a
Vegeta
kind.
went. I liked that Vegeta continued like his good arc. That I loved.
Yeah, the only reason why Vegeta went bad in like the Boo stuff was to like try to gain power to like officially beat up Goku, but like he can't.
Like I liked that even like in his like with Boo, it was his kid that was like able to reach to that good side of him. I liked that. I really liked that part.
Yeah, I get that.
Like it really showed that yeah, he's big, he's bad, he's tough. He's not surrendering that, but he is letting his heart be open. And that I'm not gonna lie, I teared up a bit, which is so stupid for an anime like Dragon Ball, but I did.
Oh yeah, dude, he loves his kid. It's just he has this goal, and it's to beat Goku up. And like a lot of the time, that gets him in trouble because like him and Goku are two of the most powerful beings in like our entire universe. And it's stupid for him to have this constant like rivalry, but I
Like in his
mean at the
blood,
same
he's a
time,
Saiyan.
like yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it works out for him quite a bit because, like you said, it's in his blood. It's in their blood. I guess
Like
like fighting is all a part of it.
yeah, like being the best, being a warrior, that kind of thing. But like I
For sure.
wonder where they're gonna go with it, because like
Well, I mean, I've been
Z,
watching some of Super. Like,
how they doing with it?
not bad, honestly. Like, it's about like the gods and everything.
Right,
They
which should be
bring
cool.
in. Yeah, it is. It's not bad. Like, apparently, the creator of our universe is like this small little child thing.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Yeah, it's super super weird, but he's actually like the creator of all of the universes, and like he puts like the Kai and or no a god of destruction, and then like a supreme Kai there with him. He's basically like a god of light, a god of restoration, to like train him like the god of destruction, as well as like keep an eye on him so he doesn't needlessly destroy everything,
Right.
like maintain balance of life and death in the universes. And then Goku gets involved. He meets the creator, and yeah. So now there's a tournament to
Of course
decide
there is, because of course.
which one of them gets to live. Is pretty much like the tournament.
Oh yay.
Yeah, because like the losers, they all get their whole universe gets wiped out.
Oh for
Everything in it, yeah, gets wiped out.
wow.
Yeah, and Goku started it. Like he's the bad guy. Like
Oof. Oof oof
yeah,
oof.
yeah. Goku did that. He's the bad guy. But you can't see Goku as the bad guy. It's hard to picture.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, he's definitely the douchebag in this whole regard. Because without him getting involved, like all these universes would still be fine.
Oh, criminy.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm really
he,
interested in that now. Like I'm a big
yeah. It's
DBZ
like it's
fan.
their bloodline gets in the way for real because the opportunity to fight the strongest fighters from like seven other universes gets in his head, and he's like, ooh, piece of candy.
Yeah, he's so childlike as well. Like he has an innocence he cannot see like what he's doing.
He's naive, is what he is, because he grew up alone in a mountain with an old man.
Like that. That's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
interesting.
Goku's the bad guy.
Like I'm very curious now. But wow, we've been going for 20 minutes on our like.
Oh wow. Okay. Well,
So we need to move along to the next one.
so
I hate to
here
rush
I'll
this.
wrap this up pretty quick because I haven't seen this one either. Because I think it's like legit coming out very soon. But Broly is a Saiyan that was born with a power level higher than most Saiyans ever got to.
Oh, I know
He was
Broly.
born with like
I've seen all
a
the
power
movies.
level of 10,000 or something like that.
Uh huh.
But yeah, so yeah, them bringing him in and making him canon is it's kind of a big deal, to be honest.
Oh yeah, I love Broly. I absolutely adore Broly. Okay, what's next
It's an
on that?
anime called AICO Incarnation. It's a new one for Netflix.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Does it
Netflix
have
has
any
been
information?
doing some pretty cool stuff here lately.
Yeah, they really have. Like, is there any information on it that would give us a little indicator of like what it's about, or just is it just the name?
No, no, no. There's like a little bit of an article right here. I've been skimming through them. Okay, so this one is a sci-fi anime,
Okay.
and it apparently revolves around this girl named Aiko.
Uh
I,
huh.
I'm sorry if I butcher that. Anyone of any kind of Asian descent watches this and offends you. I'm sorry. I'm American. But she is 15 years old in the year 2035. Her parents disappear following an incident called the people dub burst,
Oh,
trying to trying to create artificially intelligent cellular organisms, but things don't go right. See, the plot is humans messing around with stuff that they don't quite understand, but they do it anyway, and it messes them up.
standard.
Yeah, pretty standard.
Like that sounds pretty cool because like it doesn't sound like it doesn't sound like there's like just like AIs. Like it says cellular organisms. So I wonder like
Yeah, artificially intelligent cellular organism. So there is an AI, and it's an AI run intelligence made from like organic matter.
so do you think the plot because like I took that like maybe there was like small cells that were AI that could like possibly take over people,
Oh man.
or maybe
Um,
it's a fully just like organic AI.
I don't
Like either
know. But
possibility would be
apparently
pretty cool.
she's the main character starts to think that like she's not the real one.
Oh my.
And there's like maybe a real one trapped somewhere.
What a thing to think.
Mm.
Like what would you do if you were like, "Oh man, maybe I'm not the Q turtle. I'm not the OG." Like what? Huh? Like what would you do?
I don't know. That's a tough call right there. Because like yeah, I'm pretty awesome. And if I found out that there was like an OG person that was like potentially more awesome than me, I don't know how I'd feel about that. I'd probably go kill the original so no one ever found out. Just gonna hunt him
Bravo,
down.
bravo, bravo.
Yeah, like a
Real
shark
beacons
in the
of
water.
humanity, come to us, for we are bastions of light. All
That's
right.
right.
So what's
Follow
next?
me.
What the hell?
So the next one is Attack on Titan season
Oh,
3. They're dubbing it
oh
the
man.
third season. Yes, I'm
I
excited about
think
that personally.
I think I've seen the first two
Yeah, Hulu had
seasons.
it for a while.
Netflix, I think, had the
Uh,
first one, maybe two seasons. I'm not sure, but I
yeah, I
definitely have
do.
not seen. I've not seen any of it. As we may have mentioned earlier, I can't even remember. Yeah, I think we did. Um, I've not seen any of it like dubbed. I've only seen it like subbed.
Which it would probably be like a totally different viewing experience.
Oh, I guarantee it. It is so fast paced, and like the Asian language or the Japanese language is so quick. It actually complements it because you really have to pay attention and focus on what they're saying because they're constantly on the move. I guarantee with like so many words in the English vernacular, they had to slow it the heck down. I guarantee it.
Oh yeah, it wouldn't surprise me at all, man.
So it was a much faster pace, much more action packed, and it was like, I cannot keep up. What is happening?
I don't know. You can just call me lazy, I guess, because this is just something about like just sitting there watching it, being able to like immerse yourself straight into the experience without having to worry about that.
Oh yeah, I had to rewind at like several points and be like, I'm sorry, what?
This guy did what?
It's
Pardon
like
moi?
guy on horse say what?
Oh my
It's quite
goodness.
interesting. Quite interesting. So yeah,
Well, I
I'm
don't want to get
excited
too
about
much
that.
into that because, yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to watch that. Maybe we'll do more on Attack on Titan, like maybe do like a viewing of it and then come back and just geek on it because that seems to be something we both enjoy.
Oh, dude, Attack on Titan is awesome. Let's see. So another one is Goblin Slayer.
Never heard of it. Is that new or?
Me either. Yeah, I think it is new. If you like fantasy anime to be dark and have lots of violence, okay, then go for Goblin Slayer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds like right up my alley, to be quite honest with you.
So the plot is there's a priestess and she wants to become an adventurer. So she assembles a group of people to go with her, but like she was didn't know what to expect. And at like episode one, like a troop of goblins attack them.
And probably kill everyone and mess her up and
Goblins hack them and rapes one of the members.
Oh my God.
That's episode 1, dude.
Like, wait a minute. I think I've heard about this. I
And then
feel,
some dude who legit named himself Goblin Slayer shows up, rescues and decimates the monster. And what? He is a man who has vowed to kill zombies no matter what, without any remorse. Where does zombies come into play? What? Talking about goblins here.
I don't know. I don't know.
Excuse me?
Don't you just
That
love
one
it
got
with
me.
like anime, folks? This is the plot with a hard left turn.
For no reason at all.
Like it's Goblin Slayer with zombies. Because why not?
Because screw it, you'll watch whatever is put online.
Oh God. Yeah, that's I want to see that. I don't want to see that, but I feel like I have heard about this though. I feel like this group of people were like trying to get their friend into anime, and a couple of them
So
like,
they went
"Oh,
with
watch Goblin
Goblin
Slayer,"
Slayer.
and the guy was like, "Why did you do this to me?
Why would you
Why?"
want me to watch this? Why?
Yeah, like I feel like that's a thing. I feel like I remember that distinctly now. So this may have just be like coming out as dubbed, like they're finally dubbing it.
Which I'm okay with.
So
I'm very vocal about my okayness with, anime being dubbed.
it does make it more accessible, though it does I feel take a bit away from it. So like maybe like learning some Japanese might not be a bad idea, just saying. For
It
me
would be a
included.
horrible idea. Like, I would butcher that poor language.
Like I'm not trying to like my big thing was okay, maybe I couldn't speak it very well, but if I could understand it, that would be amazing.
I mean, yeah,
All right.
I do understand.
All right, we have about
Oh my
a
goodness.
time for
Okay.
one more. So,
One more. All right. Yeah, we're just gonna go straight to let's see, the number one. All right, it's called Tensei Shitara Slime Datakin. That sounds horrible.
wow.
Oh no, I know exactly what this is. Like the English translation to this is called "That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime,"
What?
and it's about this guy. Yeah, so he's a normal dude from our world, and a freak accident happens to him, and he's just laying like in the street, stab wound, dying. All right, and while he's dying, he's laying there. And he's like, "Man, my body's cold. I wish, I don't want to be cold anymore." And then something called like the Great Sage, I think, like hears him from a whole nother world, and he's just like, "Okay, cool. So you'll come over here, and you won't be subjected to the cold." And he's like, "Man, I'm in so much pain. Blah blah blah. I don't want to be in pain anymore." So now he's immune to pain. Like he eventually just like builds his character, and it ends up being a slime that can like eat stuff and then replicate what he eats, and it's super
This
weird.
sounds
And like the world,
amazing.
yeah, the world is like if you name something, you give it power. So like they level up pretty much once you name them. So he goes around naming everything, and they all become like loyal to him, and it's a cute little anime with like some combat involved.
Like, if this is just now getting dubbed, like, how did you see it? Like, how do you know about it?
It's on Funimation. It was on Funimation. I used to pay for it because I'm that hardcore.
Oh, so you did watch it subbed, or was it dubbed on there?
It was dubbed on there.
So, like,
Yeah,
is
they
this a
might
new
be doing
season?
like season 2.
Yeah, that's possible. All
Yeah.
right. Are there any more on that list for us to either appreciate or tear apart?
Have you ever seen Fairy Tale? Because Fairy Tale's on
Oh,
here.
yes. Yes, yes,
They're
yes,
doing
yes,
the final
yes.
series, man.
Like, I watched all there was on Netflix, and I was like crushed when like it ended. Like when there was no more for me to watch, because that was so good. I love me some fairy tale. Like the variety of magic and just like the plot lines, it never seemed to get old.
Oh man, that's good. That's good to hear. Because I'm also a huge fan of Fairy Tale.
Like when Mira, I think that's her name, the like the really sweet girl that used they called the demon.
Yep.
Like when she got like first accessed her power again, I'm like, no, this isn't you. But I'm so happy you got your magic back. But this isn't you. It's like I'm happy for
Yes, it
you, but
was.
stop. But happy, but stop.
That's the thing, though. That's totally her.
I know.
She
It's
became
like,
the person she is now when she got banned from using her magic. I think that's what it was.
yeah, like she did something awful, and then I can't
Oh
remember
yeah, like
what.
didn't she murder a bunch of people?
I don't know. Like I don't remember what exactly she did. I know like the brother when he did Full Beast, he killed their sister. So that was him. But I don't
Like,
remember
have
what
you?
she
How
did.
much of that have you seen?
Oh God.
Because I
Like
could like blow your mind right now if you want me to. It's a little bit of a spoiler, but
don't you fecking dare.
like, oh man, like we might do a stream of me forcing you to watch this entire anime, dude.
Like I don't think we could stream us watching it, could we?
Yeah, like me showing you all these animes that you haven't seen, filming your reactions to it. Because like I've already seen all these things, so like we'll both be on face cam, you know. Yeah, we'll do
Oh,
something
like
like
just
that.
my reaction to it. Oh, okay.
We could try it.
Yeah, it might be worth a shot. Like it might be a fun episode.
Yeah,
All right.
just to see what's up.
Like I there's a character, do not spoil this for me, but it's like the Iron Dragon.
Oh, Gagio.
Yes, like I don't know if I want to like him or hate him. I feel like I need to hate him because of like he's obviously he's an insider. Like he's just there to get inside their guild and tear them down. But like I feel like there's a strange potential for him to turn good, but I don't know because like I haven't seen and he's probably already awful and bad and it's like I want to know, but I don't know.
It's okay. Your instinct to like him is good.
Okay, thank you. I hate you, but thank you. I hate you for spoiling it, but I love you for spoiling it.
I'll take that hit. It's fine. Yeah, your instinct to like him is correct, sir.
It's like,
Congratulations. Add clapping sounds to this part of the video. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There you go. Bravo, sir.
like I don't
Uh,
know. It's just like they've set him up as like the big bad, and then like they've shown that he has some sort of like grudging respect
man, I can't
for
tell where you're at.
like I think they just beat like when that giant like boss guild like showed up with their base, and then they like wiped them
Oh,
out like at great cost. I think I'm there. Or is that after like the guy's nephew, like the master's nephew goes rogue and like makes all of them fight each other? I
that
don't
I
know
think
which
it's
comes
like
first.
right after, no, right before.
Okay, so then after that they get attacked by the super guild.
I think so. I'm not sure, but so you're within the first three seasons. Okay,
Yes. Yes, because
I
that was
I
all of
know
us
now.
on Netflix.
Okay,
How many more are
so
there?
like, yeah. Oh, dude, bro, there are so many.
Oh my god, I want to catch up. I want to see it. I want to see it. This is so unfair.
Yeah, yeah, you should want to because they're great, man. They're great.
What hooked me is that like there are so many characters, so many plot lines. I'm like, they are going to ruin this so quick by just adding something weird or just like this character is going to go completely off the rails. But some characters did go off the rails, but they always maintained what made them good. Like at least within those first three seasons. So it's like this is not getting crap.
I really I really want to tell you about it, but like at the same time, I want to save your reaction because it is like priceless, man.
Yeah,
It
like
will be.
oh my god. Yeah, this is gonna be okay. Let us know in the comments down below, like what you would think. Like, should he tell me all this stuff, or should we really put in a bunch of effort to have me watch it and like so you guys can see my reaction as well? So I think, unfortunately, that's where we're going to have to wrap up this podcast. If you did like it, put a like down in the video, down in the video. Put a like on the video. Leave us a comment telling us what you think. Give us some recommendations on where to go from here. And as always, just have fun. I don't know. I dropped the ball so
No,
hard.
fair to say. And as always, we gotta have something
I
there. We gotta have
know.
something.
Fumbled. I fumbled it.
Well, we gotta recover that ball, man. We gotta recover it.
And as always, don't fumble yourself. I don't know.
Yeah, like I don't know. Don't drop the ball like we do. I don't know. You guys have a fantastic day.
All right. Bye, guys.